Folks, we're alive, we're still up, and we are here with your Wrestle Kingdom Night 2 full show review. I got Rob with me once again.
What's going on, people?
And we are going to be talking Wrestle Kingdom 14 Night 2 full show review. I thought this was a really good show, Rob. What did you think?
Yeah, once again, man, this is the standard bearer for the year.
Let's get into it, man. Well, folks, if this is your first time here, this is Everything Pro Wrestling. Everything Pro Wrestling is a show by the fans, for the fans. I'm your host, Conrad Cushman, and we're going to be talking Wrestle Kingdom 14. I got Rob along with me. If you guys want to help out the channel, do me a favor, click the like button. Also, if it's your first time here, you like the content, click subscribe. We recently got over 1K subscribers. I appreciate everyone and their support, but we got to keep moving forward. We need some more subscribers. I want this to keep growing. This is not just about me. It's about anyone who's a wrestling fan, all the people. And other than that, we got some pretty cool things in the description to offer you if you guys want some free indie wrestling to watch. 1 month on me. Use the code EPW show with powerslam.tv. And check out the link tree if you guys want to follow me. You see all the social media links down below. Shout out to my man Pro Wrestling Artistry if you guys need any graphics for things. Shout out to Salrex too, who did some graphics for me. But Rob, let's get into this.
All right, so we're going to start out with the pre-show. This was a gauntlet match for the 6-man title. What was it the never openweight 6-man title?
Mm-hmm.
Started out with Robbie Eagles, Yoshihashi, and Ishii. They started out against Taguchi, Yano. No, I said that wrong. They started out against Chase Owens, Yujiro Takahashi, and Bad Luck Fale.
Where was the girl?
Pre-show, man.
They were missing a lot of the things that make them popular.
She's the main event.
I honestly felt like it was the Nation of Domination. It was like the Godfather, Mark Henry, and D'Lo Brown coming out there, and I'm like, dude, where's the main pieces? Like, where's what I want to see?
Yeah.
But this was a gauntlet match. You guys know what to expect. It's the pre-show. They're gonna do some gauntlet-style things. They're in there. They're out there. They're just in and out pretty quick. This was pretty much basic.
Yeah. Who was it? Ishii got the pin on, was it Chase Owens?
I think so.
Yeah, got the pin on Chase Owens. This is an elimination gauntlet match. After that, Desperado, Taichi, and Kanemaru from Suzuki Gun came out. They were out. That was short though.
Yeah,
like this whole match was just like boom, boom, boom.
Basically, this was, we don't have a spot for you on the card. Go out there, do your thing. And also, it's for the never open weight or never open 6-man tag titles.
Yeah, we were talking about this earlier. That's one thing you get rid of is a 6-man title.
Yeah, get rid of that title. You don't need it, and I feel like it's just there to have a belt for somebody.
Yeah.
Stupid.
But, yeah, so then they were eliminated, and then the champs come out. And, oh no. LIJ comes out, represented by Ibushi, Shingo, and Evil. Everything is evil.
Everything.
They eliminate Yoshihashi, Robbie Eagles, and Ishii.
Yeah, they had a nice little run there.
Yeah. And then the champs come out, Taguchi, Yano, and Makabe. Shout out to Taguchi for getting that pin on Liger yesterday, too.
That damn face buster. What's going on, Mags? Good to have you in here. King Savage in the house. Thomas Polster and my man Sick with it. Guys, come on in. Chat it up with us. Whatever you guys have thoughts on the matches, let me know. Anybody else who joins, tell them to come in and chat.
In the end, LIJ wins.
New 6-man never tag champs.
Yeah.
It was there. It wasn't... I don't know. That's what it was. Thomas Polster said much too short. Half an hour left until the start of the main show at this point.
Yeah, we kept getting that weird commercial.
Yeah. I don't know what that was about. Don't care. Don't care with it. We gave this a C for our overall grade for it.
Yeah, the end was Last of the Dragon. That's
Shingo.
Yeah, Shingo, he hit that on Taguchi for the win.
Yeah, Shingo's the man. What's going on, Jesus? Good to see you in here, brother.
All right, let's get to this main card really quick. We open up with, I know, something that you were looking forward to the most. Liger's retirement match. So we had Jushin Liger And Sano versus Ryu Lee, former Dragon Lee, and Hiromu Takahashi, our new IWGP Junior Heavyweight Champion. And what this showed to me was like past versus present and future for the Junior Heavyweight division.
Mm-hmm.
And this was fun.
It was, man. If you guys have never seen that match with Liger and Sano, check it out. It's really, really good. Liger's amazing, man. I don't think a lot of people realized exactly what they've been honored or had the pleasure of seeing, but Jushin Thunder Liger is one of the greatest. There's not many people that I'm going to spend, I don't even have it in front of me, $60 on an action figure for. I don't buy action figures anymore, but this was well worth it. Jushin Thunder Liger, the details, everything about this is amazing. This man is an absolute legend. If I ever get the chance to have him sign this, I guarantee you I will have it done. But this dude is freaking amazing, dude. I don't know what else to say about his career, his legendary status. He's someone I'm going to definitely miss in the world of pro wrestling. He brought fun, excitement, great costume. He's selfless. One of the all-time greats in my opinion.
And now, okay, so this match ended with the time bomb from Takahashi over to Liger for the dub. After the match, Ryu Lee, Hiromu, they both show respect. Liger embraces Sano. He grabs the mic. This is where New Japan pissed me off. Stream cuts out.
Yeah. Real quick, let me sidebar it real quick. Shout out to Ryu Lee or Ryu. I got corrected about that today. I didn't know Ryu was in Street Fighter 2. So Ryu Lee, he came out with a Liger mask on, and I thought that was really dope. I love how everyone was just honoring him who were in the matches with him. Really good.
He deserves it, man.
Yeah, that was sweet, man. So
he was on fire tonight too.
Yeah, Liger did not. He was hitting the backbreakers. He did everything like he normally does. I'm sorry, the technical difficulties though. You cannot have your show cut out in New Japan World. I don't know if there was too much traffic. Maybe a bunch of people bought New Japan World just to watch this. I don't know.
Somebody brought up last night, remember that new move he won the championship with? Takahashi?
Yes.
Apparently it's called the Time Bomb 2.
Ooh, I like that.
I still like Time Splitter, but whatever.
Yeah, Conrad cried, didn't he?
He would have if it didn't get cut off.
Shut up, sick.
we had to go back and find what he was saying on the mic. Basically, he said, for 31 years, the wrestler Jushin Thunder Liger was born in the Dome, and tonight he retires, and 31 years, thank you very much, goodbye.
And Mag said he gave the mask to Liger too. They had a nice little ending ceremony, even with Liger just laying there kind of on the mat, people bowing to him. Very well done. I just wish that this didn't cut out. You cannot have moments like that missed. I'm just sorry.
Yeah.
That's unacceptable.
Now somebody said Liger broke the internet.
That's my boy Mags. I love Mags. Mags, thank you for helping out too with the notes. Due to these technical difficulties, I missed some of the parts. Mags caught me up on a lot of it. Mags was the one who gave me some of the information that's included in on this. So Make sure you check out the Badlands podcast every Thursday on thechairshot.com. Cheap plug for you, Mags. What's next up though, Rob? We gave that match a C+ as well. I thought it was good. Solid.
Alright, our next match we had the IWGP Junior Tag Team Championship. And this was Taiji Ishimori and El Phantasmo representing the Bullet Club defending against Roppongi 3K, Sho and Yo. We were still having trouble with the stream, so I had to go through some Chromecasting to get my login to work. I had to watch it on my phone. So I kind of missed a little bit of this, but
yeah.
From what I was able to see, it was still a lot of posing in the match from Sho and Yo, because what was it? Sho won that bodybuilding contest they had.
Yeah.
I don't get all that, but
that's probably for another thing. I saw ELP and Bone Soldier. They got some good offense in, but I've also saw some great double team moves by Roppongi 3K.
This was fast paced. This was hard hitting.
It's what you expect from a junior heavyweight tag title match.
In the end, I believe it was Sho that hit the double stomp on the El Phantasmo for the win.
Yes. Really, really good stuff for the double stomp for the victory here. Overall grade C+ for that as well.
It probably would have been higher if I was able to see the whole match the way I wanted it to, but you only got yourself to blame, New Japan. C+ on my end as well. Next, we finally got it back working right. So we had the REVPRO British Championship match. This is a match I was really looking forward to too. SANADA versus Zack Sabre Jr.
This match had like that, it's that traditional kind of wrestling and submission style. When I see Zack Sabre Jr., I see like a combination of Daniel Bryan, William Regal. If you guys don't know anything about this dude, if you've never seen him compete in like the Cruiserweight Classic or in some of the UK promotions or in New Japan Pro Wrestling for that matter, ZSJ has it all, and SANADA can go toe-to-toe with him wrestling in the ring. I thought that these guys worked very well together in this match.
I still got SANADA pegged as one of the top dogs that'll be going forward in the company within the next few years.
Yeah, I'm 100% behind that. I wish it would happen sooner, but everything kind of moves a little bit slower in New Japan.
Now, before this match started, we actually got the news that this was going to be referee Tiger's last night officiating.
Yeah, Tiger retiring.
So we had more than one retirement tonight. Mm-hmm. And he was a staple in the promotion too, so I'm gonna miss seeing him.
Yeah, he's the classic, probably the second most known official next to Red Shoes.
Well, I mean, Red Shoes is Red Shoes, so
yeah.
So this is a lot of back and forth. Like you said, it was a technical showcase.
Yeah.
It kind of reminded me of that old like William Regal style.
Exactly.
Who's his tag partner?
Steven Regal, probably Steven more Regal. Even.
Who was his tag partner?
Which time?
Oh, he's the trainer down in the Performance Center now.
Oh,
what's his name?
Robbie something. His daughter wrestles in NXT UK.
Brookside,
thank you. Robbie Brookside was his old tag partner. These guys can go, though. It's the Catchers Catch Can Wrestling is what it is. Lots of counters, and the finish is basically counters. They were reversing, I don't know if you want to call them roll-ups or O'Connor rolls, basically, and they were trying to bridge into these crazy pins, and they just kept reversing each other, and then eventually ZSJ caught him and did the classic backwards bridge with his arms crossed, and he caught him. 1, 2, 3.
This, no disrespect, it kind of reminded me of that Survivor Series match with Doink the Clown and his little people versus Jerry Lawler and his little people. And they kept pushing each other back and forth with the cradle pins.
Yes. Terrible. Six said this was his match of the night.
Ooh, okay.
We
got this one at a B-.
Yeah.
Zack Sabre Jr. retains. And it was kind of a foregone conclusion between us. Because he's Mr. REVPRO.
He is. He always has that title. He's always in that position. I don't know. That's what it is, man.
Yeah.
At this point with him. But B-, not a bad match. I would definitely tell people to check it out if you like technical wrestling.
And something I want to get into too, really quick. Zack Sabre Jr., he gets this rap for being a boring wrestler. Zack Sabre Jr. will mess some stuff up.
Yeah, he'll put you in a pretzel, fold you up, and then kick you right in the head.
Like, he's technical, but he's vicious.
Yeah.
That's what I like about him.
Yeah, he's amazing. I don't know why people say something like that, in my opinion. People should really check it out. King says he did not like the finish of the match. I guess maybe you want to see something more decisive than a roll-up.
I guess so, but he got caught.
It fits with this thing, and I think they were trying to keep SANADA strong, too, is the main thing, King. Because SANADA's going to be a future player. Trust me. Mark my words down. As long as there's barring injuries or anything crazy like that, he's going to be a player.
Yeah, this is a big weekend for LIJ, too.
Yeah, we'll get into that.
Yeah. So, our next match, IWGP US Championship. Juice Robinson versus Jon Moxley.
Shout out to my boy JPQ for this match. We're going to dedicate this portion of the review to him.
This one was fun.
Yeah, this was a really good match. Kind of a, dare I say, like a blood feud rematch a little bit.
It was a brawl, man.
Yeah, because the match starts out, Moxley comes out to the ring, and usually the guy can get in the ring. Moxley's right on the outside, and freaking Juice launches himself over and starts whooping his ass. Like, he was like, I'm tired of you, bro.
Juice was throwing shots, too, man. They were stiffing each other.
And I like it because Juice is so angry that Moxley took the title from him. Because that was Juice's, like, big moment. He's like, yo, you stole this from me, and now I'm going to kick your ass to get it back.
When Juice had that belt, it was like his stepping stone as like one of the top gaijins in the company.
Mm-hmm.
And how do you say gaijin?
No, I think you said it right the first time. That's how I've always heard it said.
Either way, Juice was pegged for better. He kind of got sidetracked, but he's on the bigger things.
Yeah, that I think they're doing the Justin Roberts, John Moxley. But what did you think overall though of stuff going on into this match?
Well, let's get into the finish really quick. We had an attempt on Pulp Friction was blocked, turned into what they call it. It was the Paradigm Shift, but it was more like a
he calls it the Death Rider in New Japan.
No. This was, remember he did two of them. So the first one was kind of like that Mick Foley double iron DDT.
Like Dirty Deeds.
Yeah, he did that. And he picked him back up into the Death Rider.
Oh yeah, he floated right back into another one. Man. I love the Death Rider. I think it's a great move. I wish they would use that name. I think it sounds way more badass than the Paradigm Shift. But I get why he uses the two separate ones for his characters in both companies.
Now if we're gonna compare the two, AEW John Moxley, New Japan John Moxley. Which one would you?
I'll take either one. I think New Japan, he gets to be more vicious because he's coming in. And to me, he's like that Bruiser Brody when he comes in. He comes in and his job is to kick ass, take names, and then say who's next for me to fight.
He found out who's next, man.
But in AEW, though, he's booked very strong, too.
Yeah. Okay. After the win, he gets on the mic, I own Wrestle Kingdom. What are his words? All of a sudden, we had some familiar music start playing.
Oh, hold on. Six said he laughed when Juice jumped over the rope on Moxley, and Moxley was like, oh, shit. Yeah. That was funny. IWGP US title. He's sitting in the ring. He's chilling. Some music plays, and out comes the man we all wanted to see. We all lost our shit. Minoru Suzuki.
I've been waiting for this match, man.
Bro, at first, Donnie, he's here with us as well, but he's asleep, basically. This dude said that he would have went crazy if it was Shota Umino, and that's who I kind of thought would have came out, but instead we get Minoru Suzuki, and we're going to get probably the ultimate, beat-down match between two dudes just slugging it out, and I cannot wait to see this.
It was so funny the way he was coming out there, too, because he had this look on his face like, oh yeah, you're about to get your ass whooped. I'm going to whoop your ass. Dude. Takes off the jacket, takes off the pants.
He came in like a dad about to, beat his son after work, all right.
Oh, he saw him.
You were disrespecting your mother. I heard you have a problem with me.
Yeah, they started throwing shots at each other. He finally hit somebody with this Gotch pile driver.
Yeah, Suzuki usually hits it reverse every time, guaranteed.
He had him with the rear naked choke into the Gotch pile driver, and he laid down the challenge. He didn't say exactly when. He was like, basically, I'm coming for you.
Yeah.
Keep your head on a swivel.
Yeah, that could lead to a lot of different things. Hopefully, we get to see that sooner than later. As far as that goes for that match, but that was one of the best. To me, that was one of the better moments of the night.
Oh yeah,
in totality.
All right, next match: the Never Openweight Championship. Hirooki Goto versus KENTA. I call this the GTR versus the GTS.
I like that. You should write that. I like.
It's on there.
No, I'm talking about you should write. This was a different type of match. I know a lot of people see the Never Openweight title, and this was supposed to be a title for originally what did they say? For kind of younger wrestlers to keep their spots and everything. This belt has just turned into the Smash Mouth title. You're basically brawling at all costs for this, and nobody cares what happens.
Sorry about that.
Rest in peace to my PlayStation 4 controller. So, Rob, take over. What happens in this one, man?
So, the theme of this one was, it wasn't so much anything you can do, I can do better. It's basically what you got. Is that all you got? Mm-hmm. Everything that Goto was throwing at KENTA, he was just eating it, throwing it right back at him.
Right.
Eventually, Goto kind of snapped. And he beat the crap out of this dude. So many reverse attempts on the GTR, GTS. No one could hit their signature move. Finally, Goto just basically burst out Super Saiyan. Hit the GTR, 1, 2, 3. We got a new Never Openweight champion.
Goto fits with this title. Ever since I've been really getting into his matches and everything, he's always been a part of this. I don't know what to call it. That tier, I guess, of being in that Never Openweight championship. I don't think he's ever lost at Wrestle Kingdom when he's competed for it.
Has he?
I don't think he has, unless Ishii or someone beat him once before. But honestly, I can't think of a time where he hasn't won it at Wrestle Kingdom. He's always shown up.
I know tonight he won.
Yeah, he did really well in that one. Export, do you think Kenta... Oh, we'll talk about that. But Kenta takes the L here. Bullet Club, man. Rob, what do you think of them suffering here?
I don't know what the plan is for him right now, but I think leadership has something to do with it. But their lack of success over the weekend.
Damn. Moving on. We got some dates announced for New Beginning...
New Japan Cup, Sakura Genesis. We found out that the G1's going to be in October.
Yeah, New Beginning's going to be, what is that, February?
Yeah, February 1st and 2nd and the 9th.
Yeah.
New Japan Cup's going to be in March. Sakura Genesis is at the end of March, I believe.
Yeah. And so we got a lot of things that will be coming up. Look forward to it. And guys, make sure you remember, if you're real big into the G1 Climax, it's not happening until the fall because of the Olympics. So make sure that you just, pump your brakes. And do you think that's bad, though, for going into Wrestle Kingdom? Like, people are basically going to be getting their ass whooped, and then they're going right into it. Usually you have recovery time. You're going right into the Wrestle Kingdom card. Like, okay, you won. Here you go. It could be part of the storytelling, too.
Yeah.
Let's get into the next match, which was as I dubbed it, the Toilet Bowl. Jay White versus Kota Ibushi. They were both on the losing end of day one for Wrestle Kingdom, or night one, excuse me. They lost. They lost the Intercontinental title match and the World title match. What were you expecting out of this one? Because during the entrances, I thought it told a story, kind of like Jay White was still kind of the cocky heel. He comes out with Goto. They do their usual thing, whatever. But Kota Ibushi's face told a story that he was like disappointed. He was pissed.
He was kind of expressionless, man. It's like, yo, who hurt you, dude?
Yeah, well, he looked like he wanted to hurt somebody too in the process of all of this. But I thought these guys went out here and they kicked ass in this match.
They tore it up, man.
What did you have written down for some of the notes for this one, Rob?
We had couple Bumaye knees. We had a lot of counters, a lot of just like disrespect for each other. Once again, like Kota Ibushi had that expressionless look on his face, like, I just don't give a damn right now. I'm gonna beat your ass. He was no selling. He at one point, after a ref, they don't normally do ref bumps in New Japan matches. There was a ref bump, and of course, Goto gets involved. He gets in there. He tries to, he basically tries to square off with Ibushi. He got intimidated. He gets back out. He goes and grabs a chair.
Smacks him across the back.
No. He smacked him across the back. He no-sold it. Punched him out of the ring. Jay White hits a low blow.
Yeah. It's scumbag Jay White.
Goto throws a chair right at this man's face. He falls down and pops back up. Goto throws a right hand into the switchblade. 1, 2, 3. Jay White with the W. This kind of made me mad. Just because it's Jay White, so.
The ultimate Jay White hater right here.
Yeah, I said it yesterday. He's an amazing wrestler. I'm never going to deny his talent. I just want to punch him in the face. And
King Savage just brought up in the chat about Jay White's contract coming to an end. And I've kind of heard a rumor that another company is interested in picking up Jay White, I heard.
They can take him.
One with lots of money. Yellow Brand, show on Wednesdays. You guys can put it together. We'll see what happens with it. Very, very interesting. So Jay White picking up the win. Does that mean that at New Year's Dash he's getting
I don't know when he's going to get that match, but
so he's earned himself a title shot now against the champ. That is very different. And we'll have to put that in perspective when we get to the main event.
So after the match, he hits another switchblade on Ibushi just to add insult to injury. And this is the only win that the Bullet Club got on the weekend.
Man.
How do you feel about that, man?
It's tough, man. Like, you look at it, Kenta and Goto put on a good match. We gave that a B+. And we look at this one, A-, because I don't know if we brought that up for both of them. But damn, dude, like Ibushi just got crushed here. I don't know what the story is that they're telling. Maybe I don't know if this is like he turns evil from this, or maybe he becomes a new type of character from this. But Ibushi, I figured this was his night, dude. Like, I figured he would have a bigger moment than this.
I don't know if they're going with the whole, like, build him down to his lowest point so his victory will be that much sweeter in the end. But it's like, you finally locked the dude down, and he takes 2 L's on your biggest weekend.
Right, and maybe it's the storytelling aspect, though, of it. I'm hoping that there's something more to this. Due to my comments, I'm getting a response. Jesus says he's not going to NXT. Didn't see the finish. What did White do? Goto interfered and he hit the switchblade for the victory, Tom. Jesus says, F that, stay in New Japan. Six said, Jay White better stay his ass in New Japan, mess around, and you'll be jobbing to Shayna Baszler. Terrible. Terrible.
I'm okay with it.
And King Savage is hoping for a heel Kota Ibushi out of all this, it looks like.
I don't know if it's heel more than, like, just dark. Like, kind of like when AJ Styles, after that whole...
Claire Lynch.
Yeah.
Changed the theme.
Emo Styles.
Yeah, he came out with the Sons of Anarchy little theme.
Yeah. Someone says, gotta tear them down to build them up. But how much do you have to tear them down? Like,
yeah, dude, Kota Ibushi was, like, the hardest free agent to sign, and you just... I don't know why you would do something like this. Not saying it's a bad thing at all, but it's just weird to see it. And I felt like he busted his ass to win the G1 to not... I have a thought. I'm going to say this. If this was a one-night show and he had that match against Okada, I think he would have beat Okada for the title.
I agree with you.
I don't know. Maybe it was the 2-night thing and they felt they had to tell a better story at this point.
We get into our next match. The Painmaker, Chris Jericho versus the Ace, Hiroshi Tanahashi. And there's a little promo that they had before this match. I didn't see this one, but there was like this band of all Painmakers with a Chris Jericho impersonator lead singing, and Tanahashi interrupts, slaps this dude, knocks a taste out of his mouth, and he takes over. He has the Painmaker makeup on, and we were watching the Japanese stream at this time. I didn't really know what he was saying, but you can kind of go by the cadence. He was basically saying like, you think that this is gonna be the end of me? You think you're the Painmaker? You're gonna break me down? I'll show you what I got. I'm gonna beat you, and then I'm gonna take your title from you.
Now, we were watching on the Japanese stream, and shout out to Mags in the chat. I just talked about this with Mags. I guess AEW was mentioned on commentary by the commentary team, so not a bad thing. Jericho showed the belt. He brought the belt with him.
Yeah, he had to hit it under his shirt.
Yeah, it made it look like a very important thing. I like it, man. Let me see here. This might be match of the night to Jesus, he said. He really enjoyed it and thought that Jericho did great. The slap was funny as hell, Six said. And imagine the brainstorming between Jericho and Moxley on the fight back to the States. Talking the next Dynamite after this experience.
Well, will this sort of talent exchange, if you want to call it that, will that be reciprocated?
I don't know.
I don't think AEW is going to mention them once.
WWE was mentioned too, Six said. I don't know. I don't know what happens with this. Here's the thing. I know that they said never say never in wrestling, number one. Number two, Tony Khan has the opportunity to, if he can't sign new people, because that roster's going to eventually get thin. You only have 5 contenders. Once they go through all of them, what's the next matchup for somebody? This opens up the door for new matchups for them. And at the same token, New Japan just lost their Access TV deal. High Impact. And they need to get on American television because they're starting New Japan USA. They have to figure out how they're going to balance this out. I think a working relationship can help both parties. That's just me, though.
I would hope so.
Yeah, this was a really fun match, though. Jericho was on point. We saw him hit his lion salt. He locked in the walls of Jericho at one point. But, Rob, give him the finish to this match.
Before we... let's get to the finish. There was a high fly flow attempt that was countered into a code breaker. He locks in the walls of Jericho. It wasn't quite the lion tamer yet. He breaks it off. Another high fly flow attempt that was rolled through. That one got into the lion tamer.
Yeah, and he just
tapped out the ace, man.
Yeah, he stretched him out and got the victory here. Not mad at it. Were you hoping for a Judas effect?
Kinda.
With that, I thought he was gonna. He went for it. He attempted it, but he got blocked every time. Very, very.
I don't know. It was nice to see that Lion Tamer actually get the dub again, but
yeah.
The Forbidden Portal was closed.
That was actually said on commentary that it seemed like kind of. Is it weird that the commentators seem to want it, the wrestlers seem to want it, we podcasters, wrestling fans, we want it. Why can't this just happen? What is the problem?
Yeah, man, it's cruel business.
It is, man. Let that shit go for some money, man. Let's see here. Someone just said Kota might get his moment at Wrestle Kingdom 15. I hope so by then. This might be match of the night, Jesus said. The brainstorming WWE was mentioned. Jesus said Jericho on the interview said both promotions need to work together. I believe they will. It's just baby steps right now. Good point, Jesus. I like them referring to crossing over to the other company as entering the Forbidden Portal. My only issue is Jericho didn't sell the injury.
Meh. He's the pain maker.
Yeah. He's breaking up the pain. And, yeah, what did we give this one, Rob? A B+?
Yes.
So B+ for Jericho and
Tanahashi,
excuse me. B+, what did you think? Were they missing a couple things to get to that A? I feel like Jericho's always stuck at that B+ level lately with his matches in New Japan. What does he need? A little more time?
I wouldn't really put that on Jericho. This is Tanahashi. He's working with one arm. He still never had that bicep surgery.
Ooh, he's gonna pay for that later.
It's like Arn Anderson. He never had that surgery. You'll never be the same after that. Take care of yourself.
Yeah, always. Make your career last longer, too. What was next up here?
The main event. Double Gold Dash.
Yes.
IWGP Intercontinental and Heavyweight title both on the line.
Intercontinental Champion Naito versus IWGP World Champion.
Nah. Kazuchika Okada. Before we get into this match, it hasn't been 24 hours since Naito got that belt back from Jay White. How is it already dirty?
I told you, man. I know what he's doing with it, man. Just throwing that thing in the dirt.
But it's just like, it's already looking gray.
Maybe Naito has his own belt. They're like, here, beat the shit out of this one. Keep this one nice and clean.
I don't get it, man.
It's weird because the next person who gets it will probably have it clean as a whistle. Right? You're like, all right, looks good again.
That thing never looked dirty with Jay White.
Yeah.
That's one good thing he ever done.
Kept the belt clean. Thanks, kid. Yeah, Double Gold Dash, though. This was the main event. I thought that this match really delivered. There's nothing I could tell you guys about this match that will make you want to go see it more than you just actually going out to see it. This is my match of the night.
I'm right there with you.
They really did good here. You saw a lot of Rainmakers, a lot of Destinos. Shit.
Tombstones.
What was that shit that Naito did in midair? The Jeff Hardy type style flip into it looked like the AJ Styles spiral tap.
Yeah.
It looked really good though.
I thought that was it.
Yeah.
That was a really near fall.
They had us jumping up and down at least, I want to say, 3 or 4 times towards the end where I was like, that's it. Nope. And Okada, when he hits a Rainmaker, you better gasp because it could be over from just 1. It could be over from 3 of them. It could be over when he hits you with 5. You just don't know with him.
Now, what do you think about them kicking out of each other's finishers like that?
I think
especially after multiple ones.
Well, they did that in their Wrestle Kingdom match at Wrestle Kingdom 12, so you can't really. I wasn't too upset by it.
I mean, I get it. The adrenaline kicks in, but it's an ongoing theme for the past few years. Finishers don't finish matches.
Yeah, here's the weird thing though. I think if you save them up at the right point, and I assume that's what New Japan's doing, they save them for these types of points. It's okay. I like the fact that a lot of people use the counters. I like when Kenny Omega, if he hits the one wing angel, it's over. But if you can continuously keep blocking it, it adds suspense to the match. Mm-hmm. And we get proper reactions from that fan base when it comes to that. Same thing here. We saw 4 Rainmakers and 4 Destinos. The last Destino finally put down the Rainmaker Okada.
And Naito spit in this man's face 3 times.
Disgusting. Stop with the spit, especially Sami Callihan. Stop spitting on people.
We said it yesterday. People forget. These guys are heels.
LIJ are heels, and they picked up the win here. It was kind of that good feel-good story, though. You have to go all the way back to April of 2016 was the last time that Naito was the World Heavyweight Champion. That's a long time ago. That's 4 years almost at this point. They've been telling the story with him in the Intercontinental title, him throwing the belt. I deserve my world title match. Can I get it? Give me the opportunity. He had some. He's lost them. And now look at him. He is back on top as the champ. He is the winner of the Double Gold Dash, man. It felt good to see him pose with both titles.
Oh, yeah. But he gets on the mic after the match. Basically, he's shouting out all of LIJ because they're undisputed era right now. They're dripping in gold. The only one that doesn't have anything is SANADA, but we'll see what happens with that.
Now, I want to go to a point that DC had brought up as soon as you kind of go over the ending there, Rob.
He's on the mic shouting out LIJ. Before he can say the whole Los Ingobernables de Japón, he gets attacked. By who?
KENTA.
And KENTA lays into this man. Stiff shots to the chest, go to sleep, laid this man out. Grabbed both belts, sat on his chest. Who the man now?
Gave him the Shibata pose. And DC asked us in the middle of this, he said, y'all think that Shibata is still being set up for the comeback when he's healthy with KENTA mocking his pose?
I don't know, man. Like, do you want to risk that, man? A brain injury is nothing to mess with.
Yeah, he had bleeding on his brain. He had hemorrhaging. I don't know if he can ever come back from it.
It was a subdural hematoma?
Yeah. Maybe he's the middleman, a reason for the fight. I don't know, though. I think he's flirting with it. We'll see.
Yeah.
We'll see.
I don't know, man. I would have loved to see Shibata come back. He was always one of my favorites, but...
Yeah, we gave that match an A.
Yeah. Oh, straight up. Match of the night.
Match of the night, A rating. This is going to definitely be something that you have to kind of bring up for Match of the Year for 2020, in my opinion. Let's see here. Sick said that this Wrestle Kingdom was better than the last 3 WrestleManias.
I mean, it's not that hard, but...
KENTA ruined the moment. In his defense, KENTA has always been an a-hole. That's just his gimmick. DC says he seems pretty adamant on getting cleared, apparently getting similar treatment to Bryan. Good.
I mean,
I'm down.
That's true. I'm with it.
Yeah, as long as you can come back in the ring and you're healthy, cool. I fear for Takahashi every time he takes a neck bump right now. I'm just like, hopefully he's okay.
Just tone down the headbutts, man.
And take care of yourselves. Rob, we went over this entire card. Let's do our overall grades. Live chat, was this a thumbs up show for you? And give me your overall grade on this card.
For both nights.
Both nights, yeah.
Because I'm giving this, overall we had B+.
Yes, B+ once again. Same as yesterday, I felt. Very roller coastery. Went up slowly and then stayed on track. And it just rode it just the way it was supposed to. Roller coaster's supposed to just go up, click, 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 click. And sure, you went B+ for one. You had A-, B+, A. But that's fine. You went down and then you had a little turn and you went back up again through another loop. These guys did it. This is how you set up a major card like this. You can have 2 great matches on here and people will remember them. And I think they know that formula is theirs.
All right, King says Jay White is getting kicked out of Bullet Club. I hope so.
Me too. I actually want to see that. I want KENTA to take over as the leader at this point. I'm through with it.
I'm still sticking with it. And Jay White and Goto ruin the Bullet Club. And the Elite.
Thumbs up for both shows. King Savage said night 1 was better than night 2. Good point. I don't know if there's an overall winner for this. And I think for both events we said B+.
Yeah.
I'm not saying that they were bad. I think they were really good.
B+ is great.
Yeah. I'm not mad at it at all. I think I haven't given an A to a Wrestle Kingdom since 11. So not mad at it. DC said definitely thumbs up. One of the best told arcs ever. Naito Okada, hard for anyone to give anything but an A. Jesus said yesterday's show was better, but the first half from tonight was better than yesterday. I felt this was easier to digest because of the timing maybe as well, because it came on midnight instead of 2 a.m.
From what we were able to watch.
Yeah, and the flubs, the mishaps with everything else too, really let me down with this. So hopefully I don't think that affected the grade too much, but get your shit together, New Japan
do
World.
Better.
Rob, I want to talk to you now about the 2 nights thing real quick before we get ready to get out of here. Does it work? And live chat, same question. Does this work? Is this something that you'd want to see applied to a WrestleMania? Or is this like, nah, one night's way better? Tell me your thoughts real quick on it.
So for this weekend, it was easier to digest, but I would prefer just give me like a 5-hour, just boom, boom, boom show. Just give me one night. I feel like 2 nights is too much, but...
So you just say get rid of the fluff matches like the ones in the beginning?
Yeah. Like, this weekend we had the Liger thing, so...
Right. And maybe that's the reason why they went to the 2 nights. I don't know, but... Live chat said we need more early shows from NJPW.
Hey man,
that's not happening. Yeah, other people did that. Jesus said, please, hell no for WrestleMania. He does not want to see that. Six says he likes the 2-night thing. Elaborate if you can, good sir. I kind of... Here's the weird thing. I liked it as long as you promise that you're going to limit the time on everything.
If they do 2 nights with just 3 hours each, perfect.
Yeah, maybe that would be better if it was 3 hours and then you could just jam-pack 6. But these shows have been like 10 hours, some of them lately, or 6 hours. We don't need all that. DC said, I feel like it takes a little bit from the spectacle of the show. Too many undercard fluff matches, in his opinion. Good point, DC. King Savage said, WrestleMania needs 2 nights if it's going to be a 7-hour show.
Nah.
That's supposed to be WrestleMania, excuse me. Jesus De Leon said, I'm cool with both the nights for New Japan. Just make them early like tonight.
That's all on them.
That's on them. And you got to remember, too, a lot of other people, I wish Mags was still in here, they have to deal with that shit all the time. I'm okay with having to deal with it one night. I can't really complain. Some of these people watch Monday Night Raw like that every week, or SmackDown. AEW even, they watch it like that every single week, and that's rough, I think, on their bodies.
Yeah.
I don't know if I could do it. Six said, I don't want to feel like I worked a full-time shift just to watch a wrestling event.
I'm with you on that.
Bro.
And we still got New Year's Dash tomorrow.
New Year's Dash. Here's the deal with that, guys. We don't know anything on the card. We just know that Liger is going to have his ceremony on it. So hopefully we get some good matches out of it. I don't know if I'm doing a review on it. No promises. You're going to have to keep your eyes on the channel to see if we can put out a review on it. Other than that, Rob, do we have anything else? Thomas Poser said, if it's a 16-man King of the Ring pay-per-view, make it 2 days. Otherwise, one night is enough, in my opinion. Okay, it seems like everybody was with the one night for the most part, it looked like. I think we had a couple for 2 nights.
Yeah.
With that being said, Rob, I don't think we have anything else to add to this. I thought that this was a great event. B+ overall for Wrestle Kingdom, night 1, night 2, and for both shows. I thought it was fun, and I can't wait till next year. Wrestle Kingdom 15. No, did they have an announcement about that even? I didn't see anything.
It's January 4th, so.
It's always usually beginning of the year, though. Can't say anything bad about it. I wonder if somebody attacked him. Ain't no way big time New Japan wrestlers are working tomorrow. They might. They need if they want to drive up the subscribers to the New Japan world.
They gotta make it up to us after that whole flub tonight, but
exactly.
Other than that, I got nothing else, man.
Me either. Make sure you guys keep it locked to the channel. If you enjoyed what we brought to you, don't forget to click that subscribe button. And if you want to be notified anytime we go live with a video, what the hell? Click the bell. You guys can help out a lot and do that. Well, that's it for me. For Rob, the intern, Donnie, anybody who was crazy enough like us to stay up for this show, we are real wrestling fans. And Everything Pro Wrestling is a show by the fans, for the fans. And we are out. Peace.